Once upon a time, there lived a young boy who lived in a small village called Adamu. Adamu was the son of the village beggar Kofi, who walked the dusty streets wearing a worn-out hat and ragged clothes. From the moment Adamu was born, people noticed something peculiar about him. Adamu's eyes had this enchanting shade of blue. His eyes seemed to hold a mysterious depth, as if they could see beyond the ordinary world. As Adamu grew older, his eyes became the talk of the town. Some believed they held the power to see into the future, while others thought they were simply an enchanting shade of blue. Regardless, Adamu's eyes captivated everyone who met him. One day, a traveler passing through the village heard about Adamu and his mysterious eyes. Curious, the traveler looked for him and asked him about his gifts. "Do your eyes hold any special power?" he asked. Adamu answered modestly, "I don't know if they hold any special power. They are just my eyes." But the traveler was persistent. "I've heard stories of a town where there is no such thing as death, but I do not know how to get there. Do you think your eyes could lead us there?" Adamu's curiosity was aroused. He had never heard of such a place, but the idea fascinated him. With the traveler as his guide, Adamu set out on a journey to find the mysterious town. The journey took them through rushing rivers and high mountains. Along the way, Adamu's height seems to guide them, warning them of dangers and pointing out hidden paths. After many days of travel, they finally reached a hidden valley where the village was said to be. As they entered the village, Adamu's eyes widened in amazement. There were no graveyards, no funerals, only laughter and joy echoing through the streets. As they explored the town, Adamu noticed something odd. The people, though joyous, had a strange hollowness in their eyes, almost as if they were detached from the world around them. It wasn't long before they were approached by an elderly woman with a warm smile. "Welcome to our village," she greeted. "You must be the boy with the extraordinary eyes." Adamu nodded, feeling a sense of unease. "Yes, but what is this place? Why is there no death here?" The woman's smile faded a little. "Because, dear child, we have overcome death. We no longer age and we cannot die, but there is a price." Adamu's heart raced. "What price?" The woman sighed. "Our souls are bound to this village. We cannot live, nor can we truly exist. We live in a state of constant uncertainty, never knowing what will happen next or finding peace." Suddenly, Adamu felt a cold shiver run down his spine. He turned to the traveler, but the traveler was gone. In his place was a mysterious being with eyes as deep and blue as Adamu. "I have waited a long time for you," the being said. "This town exists because of your eyes. They are the key to our freedom." Adamu stepped back, his mind racing. "What do you mean?" "Your eyes hold the power to break the curse, but to do so, you must give up your own life. Are you willing to sacrifice yourself to save us?" Adamu stood at a crossroad, faced with an unimaginable choice. Save the people of the village and lose his life, or turn back and live with the knowledge of their eternal suffering. Adamu's heart pounded as he stood before the mysterious being. The weight of the decision bore down on him, and he struggled to breathe. "Why me?" Adamu asked, his voice trembling. "Why are my eyes so important?" The mysterious being expression softened. "Your eyes are a gift, a rare link between the mortal world and the eternal. They can see beyond the physical, and yes, they can break the binds that hold us. But such power comes at a cost." Adamu looked around at the people of that village, their eyes filled with a silent plea. He felt a deep sense of empathy for them, but the thought of sacrificing his own life terrified him. "I don't know if I can do it," Adamu whispered. The mysterious being stepped closer, his eyes piercing into Adamu's soul. It is your choice, Adamu. But remember, true courage is not the absence of fear, but the victory over it. Adamu sat under the lonely tree, trying to steady his racing thoughts. He thought of his father, his village, and the simple joys of life he had taken for granted. He realized that living without truly living was no life at all. The next day, he spoke to the people of the village. I will do it. I will free you all. The villagers all celebrated joyfully. The mysterious being nodded solemnly and reached out for his hand. Thank you, Adamu. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. As Adamu took his hand, he felt a surge of energy flow through him. His vision blurred, and a bright light enveloped him. He could hear the village people's voice rising in a chorus of gratitude and hope. In that moment, Adamu felt a profound peace. He knew he was doing the right thing. As the light intensified, he felt his body becoming weightless, his spirit rising. When the light finally faded, the village was transformed. The villagers now had a spark of life in their eyes, their souls freed at last. They looked around, marveling at their newfound freedom. But Adamu was gone. He had given his life to break the curse, his body nowhere to be found. Yet in the heart of the village, his sacrifice was forever remembered. Back in his village, the people spoke of Adamu with respect. They remembered the boy with the enchanting blue eyes who had journeyed to a mysterious village and never returned. They told stories of his bravery and the town where death did not exist, a place transformed by his selfless acts. And in the hidden valley, where the village once lay, a beautiful blue flower bloomed. Its petals shined with the same mystery as Adamu's eyes. It stood as a reminder of the boy who had given everything to bring life back to a place that had lost it. The legend of Adamu lived on, inspiring generations to come with the tale of a young boy whose courage and compassion changed the world. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Kindly subscribe to my channel and do not forget to like and comment.